Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Assalamu alaikum. Vamos a estudiar. Let's study. Now today we are discussing the fourth part of the function group, which contains carbon, hydrogen along with X, and that specific group is halo group. The class is alkyl halides commonly, and when you go for its IUPAC name, it's called as haloalkane. Function group is X. X may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and so on, along with the valency. And when you put R over here, it gives you a general formula where X is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, or iodine. Okay, now over here again you come across to the classification of alkyl halides, but this classification is exactly similar to that of alcohols. It might be primary alkyl halides, secondary alkyl halides, and tertiary alkyl halides, and it's exactly similar to that classification which you have already studied in case of alcohols. Primary alkyl halides are those the carbon which is attached with X is further attached with one other carbon. And when you put R over here, it gives you a general formula. The name is methyl chloride. As you can discuss the common name as alkyl halide. So alkyl group over here is methyl, and halide, as instead of having X you are having Cl, so this is called as chloride. So the name overall is methyl chloride, but while suggesting its IUPAC name, what you do is that you have to follow the pattern haloalkane. So first you have to name Cl, so chloromethane. Second example is methyl bromide or bromoethane. Third is propyl bromide and chloropropane. Secondly, we are having the other option, secondary alkyl halide, where the carbon which is attached with higher X is further attached with two other carbons. Putting R over there gives you a general formula, and the example is like this. With three carbon atoms, the central carbons eliminates one of the hydrogen, and on that spare valency you are having the function group Cl. So this three carbon atoms, when having function group at carbon number 2, this gives you isopropyl. Structure of isopropyl. The carbon which is attached with Cl is further attached with two other carbons, so the name is isopropyl chloride. When I record the video, the weather is so beautiful, and the thunderstorm, you can even hear the thunderstorm side by side. So it's add beauty to the lecture so far. From that, you can imagine that how hard work I'm putting to create such a thing for you, and the time is no span and doesn't matter for me. So we are going for the IUPAC name. The name is 2-chloropropane because you have to select the longest chain of carbon atoms. You have to number the chain. Numbering should be started from that side, which give lowest position to the function groups, and most probably the functional group is carbon number 2, so it doesn't matter you're starting from the left or the right side, it always gives the position number 2 to the Cl group. So it's the name is 2-chloropropane. Another example is secondary butyl chloride. You have to number it from the right side, which gives second position to the chloro group. So 2-chlorobutane is the suggested name. Third option and the classification is tertiary alkyl halide, with the carbon which is attached with X is further attached with three other carbons. Placing over there, having in case of function group, it's having a spare valencies. When you fill that spare valency with R, it gives you a general formula. The example is here, it's 4 carbons, and when second something or hydrogen is eliminated from the second carbon or the central carbon, it gives you tertiary butyl, and chloro group is there, so tertiary butyl chloride. And as far as the IUPAC naming is concerned, you have to number the chain, and the number of chain is no more than 3 carbons, so CH3 and Cl is acting as a substituent. We have to decide that which substituent should be named first, so it is 2-methyl 2-chloropropane.